content planning, journal setup. Hi everyone, welcome back to Budget of Oz. My name's Sarah, a disabled low-income budgeter, and today I'm going to be setting up and talking you through how I use a minimalist setup and task manager using pen and paper to basically keep on top of my project management I need for content creating. I live with disabilities, and some of those disabilities mean that I need to keep track of what I'm doing, where I'm at in certain things, because some of my medications can lead me to have fatigue or can also lead me to have short-term memory loss. So keeping track of where I'm at in while I'm running multiple things at once is extremely important and helpful, and really the only way I'm able to be productive at anything. So I wanted to review how March went and then look at setting up April. So for March, we had a really interesting setup, and there is a lot from this I really, really like, and a lot from it that I just want to tweak. So I really did like this filming block idea of breaking down the planned filming stuff. It really did help. The project management trackers have been really helpful. I do need to tweak them. I feel like they're not quite right just yet, but they are very much getting there. And of course, all that kind of stuff, the different notes and things like that. But I do feel like I am getting there when I'm figuring this out, which is really, really great. As you can see, we're already into April and we still have videos that are filmed, but haven't been edited, and a whole bunch of shorts. I literally ran out of room that have been filmed, not raw edited. And you can see that sometimes my original film, and when I edit and upload, are completely out of order. So we still have content here that we actually have to transfer over to the new layouts. So that's really good. We were deliberately not using a monthly spread anymore because I said I wasn't finding it helpful. And I think yes and no. I feel like I do want to, I think I do need both. This is great for project management, and I feel like this is great for me visually seeing the workflow. So we were working with just writing out the videos. I don't think this is working. This was a little too blank. So what I want to try and do is basically build in a workflow month, put in a workflow monthly spread here and keep our product management going here, just so I can visually see what's going on in terms of a spread, a productivity management spread. At least that's what I'm hoping to be able to do. First things first, so we're going to start with the monthly layout, just because it's blank and I have to put the numbers in. So we will start there. And we have a relatively light pen. I don't love it. It's extremely brightly colored. Let me see if I can find another one. This is April. Okay. Okay. So we're already done with the first week. I've kind of whoopsied my way. I was on holiday. I don't have to excuse myself. I was on holiday. So I think what we're going to do is I'm going to build in like the workflow processing. So the filming blocks, kind of like the filming, editing, processing, like sections. And I feel like that's really important. And part of that is paydays, like understanding when the money is moving around, but also understanding when everything else is happening as well. So first up is I'm going to go get some stickers to help us out with that. Okay, we're just going to use this simple, you know, sticker book, $2.50 from like the $2 store. And first things first is I'm going to do my big paydays. Just so these are my pension pays. These are the ones that pretty much bring in the largest amount of money for me. Also, pretty much I can't do my cash stuffings till after that, so that's a big thing. Also, we have we do have happening we do have the Easter break here, so there's no work. So I think I want to flag the no work. So just so like I know when it starts and ends. So the school holidays pretty much are from here to here in New South Wales. And then of course we've got the public holidays. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And so for me that usually means I've got family. I'm not sure if we've got anything that I could put there. I've usually got family and church on those days. So I'm just going to make a note that I'm usually not like in the best kind of place to be doing like filming or editing on those days, because realistically I am very much in a different mindset, in a different place, wanting to focus on, for me, spiritual things and family. So, and that's good and that's okay. So for me, I'm actually right here, right now, filming this. So we're going to do like the film block one. which, yes. I'm then looking at and thinking, what I want to do is probably, let's look at like blocking off things. So from here to here, let's make it, so block 1, edit and process. That's where I'll be editing, processing them, getting them scheduled and uploaded and all that kind of thing. I then want to give myself some time I do want to give myself some downtime from this. I do want to but I also want to work on some other things. So let's say, so film block number 2. So here I want to work on, so across here, I definitely want to focus on holiday video. Okay, this one again, I'm gonna give it a bit longer to process all of those. There's going to be more videos. So block 2, edit and process. Block 3 is only going to be a small one. Just because it's probably just going to be doing the prep for this fortnight. Okay. And then I'm probably going to hopefully have, I'm hoping to have the, like the disability travel blog. Up there. It's going to take me, I've got lots of different stuff, so I'm not sure, but I'll try. And then pretty much film block 4. And we will process okay. This, why I think it is a little bit messy and chaotic to someone else, really does help me, because instead of being like the traditional videos on these days, or just really blank on this and this and this really helps me like lock in what I'm supposed to be doing in certain sections of days, because I do bulk films, but then I'm like, oh, what am I supposed to be doing? There's so much. And this helps me spread the work out where I want to spread the work out. So I do feel good about this, which is great. Okay, that's really helpful. Now let's look at our project management layouts. So first things first is, I don't mind this, but I think we need to tweak this. This is working, but I think we need more space. This definitely needs more space. So I'm thinking of flipping it this way to start off with. I know, radical, right? So I think we're going to start there, is that we are going to flip it to start with. Okay, so the first thing I do want to do is kind of work out a kind of, I guess, a visual, I don't know what the right word is, a visual look. I don't know, but let's start with the filming blocks. So we know we have 4. Okay. So we have 4 filming blocks. So I do want to like build in some different factors, because we were listing them out is good, like what the plan is, but I am also struggling with like, I don't know. So what I'm thinking of doing is putting in a tick box for if it's done, and then the date it was filmed, because believe it or not, I film a lot, and sometimes even the bulk film days, if I'm very busy, I have to cut them up. And then when I'm looking to edit, I'm like, where the hell is that video? So that can get a little bit problematic. So So currently I have, before having started, that sat down today, 2 fully filmed videos, as well as shorts, a whole bunch of shorts that are banked. And so I'm actually ahead, which is great. However, I do want to still, like, I'm still sticking to like this productivity schedule. So like being ahead is great. It means that I can, if I get sick and things like that, I can take a break. I can not push myself too hard. And, you know, my main goal actually is to basically, so YouTube videos every 2 days. And I want to try short forms daily. If I can. So those are the goals, and this basically method hopefully will help me get there. And that's what I'm hoping for. So yeah, this is kind of what my system is going to look like for April. We've got the productivity spread and workflow for the month, and then we have our filming blocks, and then our product management system for our YouTube videos, and then for the short form content. And as you can see, we've already populated some of these with stuff we still have yet to publish. That's been rolled over since May. So I hope you like this content. Please leave a green heart in the comments down below, like always. If you have any questions about how I content create or how I manage productivity as a disabled person, please don't hesitate to ask me questions in the comments. I am more than happy to answer them. I will be going over my how I manage my spoons and the spoon method for disabilities and neurodiversity and all of that, and how I'm trying to keep a track of everything to keep myself well and managed and all of that. And I'll be doing my setup for April for that as well, though I am a bit behind. I will be setting it up and talking you through how I'm also readjusting that system as well. So yeah, I'm so glad you're all here. You can find me anywhere on the internet. I'm just at Budget of Oz everywhere. And as always, I am so glad you're here. I hope to see you again soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye now.